This is my super cool map. Not my map, but a King of the Hill map for Team Fortress 2 by YouPorkChop5. Some other maps they have made include Jerrycan and Empire. I got recommended this map by them a while back, and I put it on my list of maps to cover. I've been going through this list and now I've gotten up to it. We start from red spawn and walk out to an orange texture version of Harvest. Behind the fences are some wild heavies. Quite a lot of heavies. With a bit of aiming, I can shoot them through the fence, but nothing happens.
Spy!
Now it's time to cap. This map has a suspiciously short capture time. Ah, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, thank you for planning the map. Can I have some feedback, people? Yes. Thank you. You guys are the best. Zero Holland. Fun. Third.
Help!
So, what I now think? I am ready. You are feedbacks now. Hope they good.
Exclamation point GF would be a good trade server map.
FB Russell, I just uploaded Harvest.
Exclamation point GF, you need more original ideas.
Exclamation point GF, this bastion and so are you for making it.
Nine. Die, that'll freaking kill you.
It looks like because my team won the round, we are fighting the other team. It appears nothing will start if no one from the other team is around, so let's change and come back.
You have incurred my wrath. Prepare yourselves. Death awaits you.
Okay, this is now a boss fight map. I think with one team attacking the boss, and the other attacking the team attacking the boss, the dynamics will be more interesting. But it's just little old me for now. We shoot both hands to... Oh, development hell.
Get ready for the power pulse.
Oh, saved by the chopper. Anyway, as I was saying before, to defeat the boss, you need to shoot both hands until the middle target is open.
Only 5 minutes left till my ultimate attack. Time for Halloween glory. Well played. You have forced my hands. Hand speed up.
So once again I break the hands, then I break the face. This would be easier with more players to help. Oh yeah, I still have the funny physics sound effect pack installed from my last video. Oh well, back to the grind. I'm not too sure what these drones exactly do. I think they drop bombs.
How? I want to be defeated. All attributes up. NPC_drawn.
Oh boy, here we go. Now we get the Metal Gear Rising music. There is a fair bit of epicness to this, to be honest. Almost there, just got to get the last hand.
Hey Hal, did you beat me? I tried so hard. I
did it.
Yo! It's headbutt time!
I was curious about how this map came about, so I asked you Porkchop5 some questions. This map was inspired by other TF2 boss maps, but with a focus on TF2-like gameplay. The narrative side of things was inspired by a map called The Creator from a Half-Life 2 RTSL challenge called Bossville.
That's the spooky room. We don't go in there anymore, it's too scary. However, I hear there are some useful items in there if you would like to go check.
A pretty weird map itself that I'll probably make a later video on. Porkchop saw this and wanted to make a multiplayer version based on a map maker that couldn't take criticism well. The timer for events proved to be quite tricky because the attacking and defending teams aren't quite set, with one defending the boss while the other attacks. The solution was to set up a system that takes over the King of the Hill timer and add 6 minutes to whoever is defending. Due to the lack of control point to cap, it acts as a countdown for the team to lose instead. Another problem was the potential for spawn camping. This was solved by having attacking players spawn from a helicopter while the defenders spawn in a more deathmatch style approach. Porkchop even went through the effort of covering the map in triggers to make sure no one is in an area when spawning. They even sent me a picture of how it looks. Look at that, absolutely saturated. Some other features they mentioned being proud of were the messages that appear when a player dies. Depending if you're on the attacking or defending side, there'll be a different tone to them.
I'll make a trigger_hurt set to that guy's model for you. You made it time, but it's the thought that counts.
They also did a fair bit of work on the music. For example, Your Best Nightmare has all the slow sections cut out, and a fun transition into It Has to Be This Way. It's those small touches that add up. After this map, Porkchop spent the next 2 years working on Empire and Jerrycan. Jerrycan is a desert-themed map set in some oil fields, and Empire is set up in a city up inside a skyscraper. I really like Empire. It reminds me of the Art Deco style Batman the Animated Series. Unfortunately, these maps have been snubbed for updates, but Porkchop's proud of them regardless, especially the detailing work on them. Both are on the workshop if you want to check them out. Nowadays, Porkchop has mostly moved on from TF2 related stuff and is working on their own game called Blood Trope, a top-down twin stick about gladiatorial combat in the future, with inspiration from games like the Souls series and XCOM. They post updates on their YouTube channel. Before we finish looking at this map, something else Porkchop mentioned is there is a secret near the edges of the map that will trigger after beating the boss. I wasn't able to quite get it legitimately, but by no clipping in, we can see there's some characters around a fire underneath the map.
Last one alive, lock the door!
I recognize some of them as mappers OCs, I forget which ones unfortunately. I think that about covers everything in this map. A big thank you to you Porkchop5 for both making this map and answering my questions about it. Unfortunately I haven't had the chance to play it on a full server, but I'm sure it would be amazing.